Barn owls, mysterious and silent night hunters. Very few people know about these strange owls, other than the fact that they are night predators. And it's important that we learn about these strange creatures, for they face many dangers across the world, especially here in the U.S. First, we will take off with them as we learn about these strange creatures and their lives. Then, we will soar with them as we learn about the dangers that they face. Finally, we will coast in for a landing as we look for ways to help them. Barn owls, also known as the Tyto alba, or the monkey-faced owls, are dark brown owls with a creamy, light brown underside and white, heart-shaped face. These owls were once shown in the books Guardians of Your Pool by Catherine Lasky, which was also made into a movie in 2010. In the story, the main character is a barn owl named Soren, who has to deal with many dangers to himself and his family. One of the many traits that helps him along the way is his acute hearing. Barn owls have extremely acute hearing due to the placing of their ears, one higher than the other. Half the time they don't even have to use their eyes when hunting. According to the Homopathio World Community, Tyto alba, creating waves of awareness, great silent movement. Barn owls don't even hoot, like most people would believe. Instead, they scream, and often give shrill twittering noises during the mating season. When threatened by an intruder, they will hiss like a snake, hoping to scare them. But if that doesn't work, they'll throw themselves onto their backs and flail their talons. According to the owl pages, barn owls like to live in wide open countrylands, such as grasslands, farmlands, and some interspersed forest areas, where they can fly and hunt for the prey, such as rodents and other small vertebrae, with ease. According to the 2012 edition of the A to Z Animals, barn owls also raise 2 large broods a year, each with 4 to 7 eggs. The female will care for the young, while the male brings the food. Now, while it is true that barn owls raise such big broods, only 1 or 2 out of each will survive to adulthood, and very few make it past the first year of that. Most become prey to large American possums, common raccoons, and large raptors such as eagles and hawks. Others become victims of poisoning, or farmers will use orcolorines and rodenticides on their fields. And the owl's prey, such as rats and rabbits, will feed off of these poison fields. But neither the poisoning or the predators are the main threat. Instead, it is us, where we destroy their breeding, nesting, and hunting grounds for farms. And we shoot them when they try to make nests in our barns, and because of legends and stories claiming them to be demons, and we're bringing bad luck and harm our way. In fact, this has caused them to become endangered in places like Illinois, Iowa, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Rhode Island. There are many ways we can help these barn owls. According to the A to Z Animals, farmers, instead of poisoning their crops, can let the owls hunt their fields. We can build nesting boxes made for barn owls, or leave the dead, hollow trees they make their nests in, if the tree isn't dangerous, of course. As the owl pages also indicate that people can remove any unused barbed wire from their property, since the barn owls can easily get caught in these. Finally, there are organizations such as Molly's Box. Molly's Box builds and sells barn owl nesting boxes. Organizations like Molly's Box run solely on donations and from the money they make off these boxes. There aren't many people out there working to help these owls, but they need help themselves to do this. The question is, are you willing to give that help?